All right. Good to go? All right, well, Grayson off to a great start. I know the one blemish there at the end, but still a 7 under 64. Just a few comments. Did you feel around like this coming? How have you been feeling kind of heading into the week?
You know what? I've been playing really good on the Corn Ferry Tour and got a win about a month ago in a 3rd place out there. And I'm in a good position out there to lock up my card here soon. And I felt like coming out here with the opportunity to kind of double dip, as you could say, and play a little more free, knowing that my card's pretty much locked up out there. And I've been playing great, and my caddy keeps giving me the confidence that I need out there on the course. And it's a good start, and I would like to keep it going the next few days, and hopefully be in a position on Sunday to have a chance.
Speaking of confidence, I've obviously seen you for years and years. You look great. You're obviously in great shape. You're obviously taking care of yourself physically and so much. How much of an impact do you see that translate out on the golf course?
A lot. Yeah, I've been working really hard on just a lot of things off the course, and it makes my golf just seem easier. And when things are in place off the course, you can tell a guy that has his mind in a good spot off the course when he by his game. And it's a tough lifestyle that some guys that a lot of people don't realize. And you go through ups and downs out here on tour. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to make it where it's not my life. It's just kind of what I do. Mm-hmm. And put things in perspective. And I got a good support team around me that's encouraging me, and I'm doing a lot of good things off the course that's translating onto the course.
Great. Just following up on that, Grayson, how difficult is it to separate Grayson the golfer from Grayson the person when a lot of your life is wrapped up in golf and you're spending so much time around the game? How difficult is it to have that separation?
It is. It's tough. I try to fill my time with some positive things off the course, whether it's going to the gym or hitting up a movie or we have a lot of downtime, and I would say I was not good at prioritizing that in the past. I'm 29 years old now. I've been out here a long time, and I kind of had a coming to Jesus moment a little bit, and said, hey, look, I have a opportunity here. I probably haven't reached my prime yet, and I can get on a good solid 10-year run, and that's what I plan on doing. And I think I'm in such a good spot right now where I don't want to change anything I'm doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Coming back off that crash that you had last year in the accident in October, do you still have anything kind of still weighing on you from there? Are you still dealing with anything from that, or are you kind of feeling more back like yourself again after that?
Yeah, I feel a lot better than I did. It took a few months to my knee really took a beating, and that was just adversity that I've dealt with in the past with other adversity moments, and I think it's one of those things that's part of my story now. And I still have knee trouble every now and then. Just the scar tissue hasn't really broken in yet, and I'm still trying to break it through. And but other than that, I feel great. My body feels great, and
Why do you think you've seen so much better results on the Corn Ferry Tour than on the PGA Tour when you have to go even lower on the Corn Ferry Tour to score and to be able to produce there?
Yeah, I think I take a approach out there like I'm the best, and that's what type of approach I want to take out here eventually. There's so many good players out there as well. Yeah. But the top guys out here are really good, and I think you see it with a lot of guys. If they get on a stretch where they're playing good and gain confidence, they have that type of mentality, and that's what it is. You got to see results out on the course before you can start having that confidence. You can't just have it in you and at all times. I think everyone kind of goes through some ups and downs with their confidence, but if you see the results and believe in yourself, then I think there's no reason that I can't step on the first tee and think that I'm the best player in the field, and without a cocky way of saying it.
You went out in 31 on the back, which happens a lot around here, but then you come to number 2 and you knock it in. Take us through that hole and what happened.
Yeah, I pushed my drive on number 2, and we didn't have a great lie, so we decided to lay up, and actually kind of a little flyer and big bounce to the left and almost went in the water. Probably another yard or two, it probably would have rolled down in the water, but had perfect angle, 50 some yards to the pin, and you know, those are just lucky bounce. You know, it's one of those that I picked perfect, but it rolled in, and obviously that's a bonus. But yeah, we played that hole smart. I think in the past I probably would have been a little impatient on a hole that you're supposed to birdie at least, and maybe have gone for it with that bad lie and maybe walked off with 6. So obviously walking off with 3, you're probably picking up a stroke and a half on the field, but in my head I felt like I picked up even more just by laying up.
Right, and when you get those bonuses, does that make you want to step on the gas harder?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a tough few holes after that hole, like 3 or 4 holes in a row, 5 holes in a row, where I would say that's kind of the meat of the course, and you're just kind of trying to make pars, and if you make a birdie in there, that's a bonus. You know, I missed a lot of greens coming down the stretch, just probably didn't hit the shots I needed off the tee, the right clubs, and you know, we're gonna change that a little bit tomorrow and play a little more conservative off of some of those tees, but yeah, I mean, I think I would have taken 7 under before the round started.
Okay, thanks.
Did you see the 62 on the board before you started?
I did. I saw Jonas shot 62, and you know, there's always a low one out there. Like when you're an afternoon wave, there's someone that's going to go low, and it's nothing that you can't control. Like you can't control it. So I know that it gives you confidence that there is a low one out there, and yeah, I mean he's a great putter and great player, and he's won out here before, and I don't see him coming back to the field at all the next 3 days, and so I just got to keep the pedal down, and yeah, I mean I got to keep doing what I'm doing and not look ahead.
Did that at all change your approach to this round?
No,
Same
not
there?
really. I started off the round missing 2 5-footers in a row for birdie, and you know, it was like one of those. It's like, is it going to be one of those days? You know, and
Yes, it is.
it ended up being a better day than I thought after the second hole. But yeah, it's obviously seeing a 9 under will give you a little bit of confidence that, hey, there's a low one out there to be had. But no golf tournament, you can't win it on the first day. You can only put yourself in position that going forward, and you know, I just want to put a good number out there in the morning, and you know, have a chance to play well on Saturday to give myself a chance on Sunday. That's all I can ask for.
Sure. Bouncing back and forth between the tours, when you do get an opportunity out here on the big tour, what's your approach? I mean, does it change? Do you think, okay, I got to get it done? I finally got an opportunity out here. I have to get it done. Or, you know, what is the mindset when you get a tour, a PGA tour started?
Yeah, I mean, you know, with my status out here this year with the past champion category, it's kind of tough. You don't really know what you're going to get into, and luckily I had pretty good success right off the bat when I started playing out on the Corn Ferry, and I pretty much have locked up my card out there, like I was saying earlier, and I think that right there gives me a little more freedom when I do get into these events, to knowing that, hey, I'm gonna be all right for next year, and now this is just kind of bonus. And obviously I teed up this week to win, but anything will help me going forward, whether it's a top 10, a top 5, whatever. So I think I'm just going to keep the same approach that I've been keeping out on the Corn Ferry, which I've been doing really well on. So.
All good? All right, you're a free man.
Okay.
Thanks.